Evening, I'm Jessica Moore. Tonight, questions about Governor Cuomo's political future as he faces mounting allegations of sexual harassment. CBS 2 political reporter Marcia Kramer with the story.
It was nearly a year ago that Governor Cuomo was the media darling of the nation, handling the arrival of COVID-19 so adeptly that legions of women were swooning over the romantically unattached chief executive.
This is the mountain that New Yorkers climbed.
Now allegations of sexual harassment from two former aides has turned his world upside down, raising questions about whether he'll be able to negotiate a new budget with the increasingly critical legislature by the April 1st deadline. There are also questions about his political future. A clear sign of trouble, even President Biden's press secretary joined the chorus of Democrats and Republicans calling for an independent probe.
President Biden has been consistent that he believes that every woman should be heard, should be treated with respect and with dignity. Charlotte should be treated with respect and dignity. So should Lindsay.
She was referring to Charlotte Bennett and Lindsay Boylan. Bennett, the 25-year-old executive assistant and health aide, claimed Cuomo harassed her last spring by asking numerous personal questions. She told the New York Times they included, quote, whether age made a difference in romantic relationships, and had said that he was open to relationships with women in their 20s, comments she interpreted as clear overtures to a sexual relationship, close quote. Boylan, who is running for Manhattan Borough President, said Cuomo kissed her and asked her to play strip poker in 2017. In a statement tonight, Cuomo said he never intended to offend anyone. At work sometimes I think I'm being playful and make jokes that I think are funny. I mean no offense, and only attempt to add some levity and banter to what is a very serious business. I now understand that my interactions may have been insensitive or too personal, and that some of my comments, given my position, made others feel in ways I never intended. I acknowledge some of the things I have said have been misinterpreted as an unwanted flirtation. To the extent anyone felt that way, I am truly sorry about that. I never inappropriately touched anybody, and I never propositioned anybody, and I never intended to make anyone feel uncomfortable. Nevertheless, there were calls for an independent investigator from friend and foe alike. His attempt to control the probe by naming his own investigator landed him in another pot of hot water. He tried to save face by proposing that Attorney General Tish James and Chief Judge Janet DeFiore pick someone, but the Attorney General refused, demanding Cuomo send her a legal referral so she could supervise the investigation, and this is key, compel testimony with subpoena power. The governor caved on that, agreeing that whoever is the investigator be given the title of Special Independent Deputy Attorney General with all the powers of the office. The Attorney General said she would move quickly. This is not a responsibility we take lightly. We will hire a law firm, deputize them as attorneys of my office, and oversee a rigorous and independent investigation, she said. There are also questions about what happens next. Is the governor able to weather the storm? Does he have to announce he won't seek a fourth term, or does he end up resigning? Sources tell me it may depend on whether any other people come forward and the results of the investigation. I'm Marcia Kramer, CBS 2 News.